This is Coaching 101, a space for growth, accountability, and transformation, where insight meets action and people learn to move forward with purpose. Another week, another great episode for sure. So, Miss Karen, what will be our topic for today?
Being stuck and
Hmm.
breakthrough techniques that work.
Being stuck. Sometimes I feel that I'm being stuck because I'm not moving forward.
That's exactly right. That's what being stuck feels like. I'm in a ditch in a mud and I can't get out. I can't move forward. I can't even go backward. And I
Mm,
don't know anybody, Daniel, that can't relate to this. At some point in their life, they have felt stuck.
mm, certainly. Being stuck is a breakthrough technique that work for sure. And recognizing that being stuck is a part of growth. Sometimes, Miss Karen, I'm saying that I'm being stuck even I have like creating 22 podcasts because I'm yearning for more. More that probably it's not I'm not satisfied yet, or I did not did done my part to do these projects or something else. But feeling stuck is not a sign of failure, people, but often sign that growth is about to happen. Many people experience seasons where progress seems slow or unclear. These moments force reflection or reevaluation and a deeper understanding. People being stuck can be a turning point rather than stopping point. Breakthrough often begins when we acknowledge where we are to choose to move forward intentionally.
Intentionally, that's good. It is intentional because you're discouraged when you feel stuck. You don't feel like moving forward. You're needing encouragement to hang and carry on and keep on, whether it's an athletic pursuit, a career pursuit, something in your character that needs pursuit, some kind of goal. You're feeling like you're not making any progress, and it can cause you to back up, to stalemate, to maybe quit the process. And so this is something that we're hoping right now you'll get some encouragement through these ideas and breakthrough techniques that will help you to get out of that stuck place. Okay, so what are some reasons for being stuck now? For a lot of people, it's a fear of change. We can get so comfortable, even in our lack, even in our stuck place, that we're too afraid to make the changes that will be required to get us out of there. Have you ever had that experience, Daniel?
Mhm. Yes, Miss Karen, most of the time. Most of the time, Miss Karen. But through the prayers of God, I said, okay, God, guide me, give me knowledge and wisdom what I'm feeling right now. And yes, true, people. If you pray to God, the more give you the clearance, give you the permission to do what you want in life. Or we always saying that if you want apple, God give you watermelon. So
I love
clar-
watermelon.
I love watermelon for sure. We love apple, but well, watermelon's bigger for sure, bigger than apple. And people clarify what stuck really means because we have a different definition of being stuck. Sometimes people feel stuck because their goals are unclear or unrealistic. As we said, pray first before do something. Pray to God that God, is this your plan to me? If you said God's no, for sure He will give you no answer. If you say yes, it will give you more blessing because this is my plan to you, to be bigger than Apple. So identifying the exact source of stagnation creates clarity. Are you stuck emotionally, professionally, spiritually, or personally? Once the root is identified, solutions become easier to implement. Clarity transforms confusion into directions. Right, Miss Karen?
Phew, that was very good. That was a lot right there. We have a whole episode just on those things Daniel just shared. That was awesome. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes stuck can be a plateau, whether you're pushing yourself. I've been in the arts all my life in my family, either musically, theatrically, art, fine arts, sports, these kind of activities, writing. Almost everybody in these arenas reaches a point where they feel like, ah, I can't get past this level. I can't, I'm stuck at this plateau. I've worked really hard to get here, but I can't seem to get any better. Is it just because I'm not talented enough? Now I hear that all the time as an art teacher, as a filmmaker. People feel really inadequate. They're not secure in their gifts and talents. And, this is where I'm like, practice, 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 like a little parrot saying, practice, practice, because
Mhm.
sometimes we don't. We can build, talent isn't enough. You have to develop and build skills. And every athletic endeavor that these athletes, we just watched them on the Olympics, do get better scores. They jump higher. They spin more. They ski faster, whatever it is, it's better than anybody's ever done it before. Well, what did it take? What were the techniques used to get them when they reached plateaus? What was
Mhm.
it that took them to the next level? And as Daniel was just describing, understanding, is it something mental? Is it something emotional? Is it something physical? What is it that may be hindering me? Is it this fear of change? Is it some emotional turmoil? I need to really examine, even prayerfully, what is it that's keeping me from moving forward? This is a very important part of the process.
Well said, Miss Karen. And people break large goals into small steps. This is very important. How would you eat an elephant in the room? They said, step by steps. Well, I will tell you a story about mine, which is I experience every now and then, every day. I do receive like what, 150 emails from all podcasts that I'm doing on Padmats. I'm inviting guests as well as they are coming to the guest itself. So I need to respond to all those emails. Plus, I have what, 150 guests every month to all the podcasts that I'm doing. If you overwhelm of what you're doing, you will be what, you don't know what to do first. So set a priorities to what you're gonna do first. And for sure, I will do first that I will earn money. That's my aim, to earn money. I'll do first for sure. I will reply all those messages because I will earn money from them. And after that, I set up for all the interviews. Again, I committed to the money. I need to publish the one that I did for the interviews. Every day I do have like 20 interviews each day. So it is so, oh my goodness. If you are not dedicated of what you're doing, you are overwhelmed for sure. And then I need to publish all those so that I can accumulate all the earnings that I do for the whole month. So after that, of course, money, money, money. After that, money, money, money. You go to the sections that, well, make you relax. Let's say, make me relax is editing or publishing the episode itself, because that's the part of I think reaping your harvest. After all those interviews, now you publish. I need to select which episodes that I will publish on each podcast that I'm doing. I do publish every day on Book 101 Review, Abstract Essay, and Entrepreneurship 101. Imagine it's too much overwhelming if you don't have those episodes that will publish every day, because that's my goal. It's my day is not complete if I will not publish those three podcasts. But for the rest, I do like coaching one, not coaching 101, Bible verses 101. I do publish twice a week all the podcasts that I'm not publishing every week, I do publish twice. So my point is, if you will not break your goals in each day, you too much overwhelmed because you don't know what come first or what will be the do next. Be systematized. If you have a system in each day, it will give you a patterns that you will always do every day. How about motivation is gone? How about s- uh, procrastination is there? So those are the things that you need to consider. So break large goals into small steps, most
Well,
especially for the kids
that
one.
was golden, Daniel, golden. This is really, really good. You know, breaking down your projects called chunking is I've heard it called chunking, really helps you with that overwhelm. If you just take these little steps and, you know, as a creative artist, I admit that my nature isn't very organized. My brain goes in a lot of different directions and I'm working a job under someone who is very orderly and organized and left brain and it's perfect for me and she doesn't micromanage me, but she gives me structure. She gives me a place and a platform and where I can thrive because I get to deal with people and I'm scheduling people for working the polls. I work for the elections and we've had 6 elections in 6 months I've worked here. So, you know, it's been a lot of people to try to get to all these polls, to work all the polls. It doesn't happen automatically, people. You just go there and vote. They didn't come there magically. People like me were behind the scenes doing it. But it's been good for me because even though I'm an artist and an actor and I love those creative pursuits and a writer, but for me, getting these really important skills framed into these pieces. Okay, I have this goal, but to get there, I've got to do this and then this and then this. And it's just perfect for me. It really does help. So I appreciate you sharing that, Daniel, that you're a very creative person with your podcasting and you're creating new material every day is phenomenal. It's great. So I'm glad you love it and you're thriving in it and you're making a difference in people's lives and not being overwhelmed. I mean, that's just, you're a testimony of this, how to not be stuck. That's awesome.
Yes, definitely. If you have faith in God, plus, well, pray every day. That's the ingredients of how to fulfill your day every single month, every single year. And of course, challenge limiting belief. Mm. Limiting belief often keep people trapped in cycles of inaction. When I'm doing my first episode on Food 101, because those are my first uh, podcasts, Miss Karen, I have this limiting belief. Do I need to do this? Do I need have the quality to do this and everything like that? But I said to myself, yes, remove that limiting belief because once you will not remove it, it will linger to your body and procrastinating come and you will doubt more about yourself. Nothing will happen. Make sure that you are, let's say, I'm not ready or I might fail. That's all the questions that linger to your mind. But reframing this belief encourages growth and action. Confidence grows when, let's say, negative narratives are replaced with empowering ones. You will tell you will tell to yourself, I can do this through God's words, or I can do this through Jesus Christ. Right? Those are verses that empower you more. And changing mindset often leads to a meaningful breakthroughs. Just like what we're doing with Miss Karen. We're doing breakthrough for podcasts every Saturday and we're live to all social medias.
Yeah, and you know, with creating this structure, and as Daniel's talking about, just doing it every day, taking it in pieces, what his motivation of what, how am I going to make money with this? And that is a great motivator. What other are your motivations for these tasks? And something that I know helps me, and I'm sitting at a computer, I have to get up and move. I can't just stay
Yes.
seated. It can really be good for your brain to get up and move. Now, take a
Yes.
break. When they say you need a 15-minute break every couple of hours, it's true. You need to take your mind off of what that is and go smell the roses, go check the sky, go take a walk around the block. It doesn't have to take long, but it's really important for your mind. As Daniel's describing these mental things that can really cause you to get stuck and have negative thought patterns, and you just need to shake it off and go get meditate, pray, take a walk, um, just go breathe deeply in the woods or just outside in the sun, even if it's raining. Enjoy the cleansing that the rain brings. Take a little break, and even 5 minutes, they said, can help cleanse and take that big fear factor or the feeling that this is a mountain I have to climb, get it off of you. And so take a moment break. Take it off your
Yes.
shoulders. Not think about it for a few minutes. Pull away, back off, and then come back refreshed.
Yes, have a break, people. What I do, Miss Karen, every day, I do set aside for my exercise 2 hours a day, which is good for my body, good for my brain, and truly, truly help. And one thing more, if you are sitting for a long, long time in your computer, set aside the small plants beside you, most especially green plants, because if your eyes are tired, just look at to the plants with the green color. It refresh. It relax you. To tell you frankly, because what I'm doing like 16 hours this on doing all this job for one day, so I need to make my eyes refresh. But looking at that plant or any kind of green, it soothes your eyes. Well, it's a trick, people. So I do have small plants, a bonsai or whatever plants that create something to your eyes. That's as we are talking about change your environment, which is true. Miss Karen talking about take a break, have something else.
Yes, and if you can change even your location, go to the library maybe and work, or have a new room, or change your scenery a little bit in some way that can refresh you. These things can help you get out of this kind of stuck thing. And Daniel brought up something about a motivation. Really identify your own why. Why are you doing this? What is that started you on this project or this goal? And that's something that only you can answer as you go and meditate on this. Why am I doing it? Am I stuck on some kind of goal, or is there something that's going to encourage me through the processes, to manage your time, to manage your energy? Not all of it can be high energy. Like Daniel, I have to have my daily exercise. I'm a bicycle rider, and in the winter it's kind of hard to do that, but I have to find other ways to get my exercise when the weather's not so great. But I can do it because it is a priority for me to stay healthy, especially at my age, and not just moving because it's good for me, but it also, you don't use it, you lose it. So it can help get you
That's
out of
true.
this stuckness too, is keep moving.
Definitely, yes. Keep moving because the more you're getting older, you're losing your muscles. You need to build muscles when you're getting older, people. So seek accountability and support too. Sharing goals with someone creates accountability. Miss Karen and I, our goal for creating four podcasts to is to empower people all over the world. What we had 8 billion people on Earth. One of those people empower empower all those four podcasts that we are doing. It's priceless. It bring our legacy to the world. The first time I did my first podcast, I listened to Guy Raz, how I built this, and I told to myself I want to be like him. I was empowered by him to create more podcasts. Imagine I have 22 podcasts. Starting to listen to that podcast itself, how about we create something, 10 of those, 10 of myself 6 years ago. I want to create a podcast like that. So mean to say we empower that person or 10 person that will create more empowering episodes of all the podcasts they are doing. Why not, right?
Why not?
Yes,
You're
and of course,
inspiring others to become podcasters. You coach people to
yes.
being podcasters. And sometimes when that moment when we feel like we've done our worst is just before the breakthrough. As an artist, we all have, I wish I could say that I just keep getting better and better and better as an artist, but we always have these places where it just isn't up to our own standard or our own history, and you feel like, oh, I guess I've just lost it, and that's just
Mhm.
before the breakthrough. And a painting that I did that's in a movie just won an award in the Houston Film International Film Festival. Just found out about it yesterday, and I
Mhm.
got to do the maps and the artwork that's in this painting. Besides being an actor in the film, and it's a beautiful reward, but it was a real rough painting to do. It had 26 figures in it. It was a battle scene from the 1700s, so there was no photos to look at. There's some other renderings, but you're looking at maps of the fort and all kinds of things. It was something put together, and I had help, but boy, a lot of times I just felt like, oh my gosh, I'm just not good enough for this job, and
Mhm.
just had to I had to redo it over many times. And when it finally was done, now it's being praised and rewarded. So, it's something that I didn't feel up to that task, and I'm just being honest with you. I did not, but perseverance and encouragement and all the things that we're talking about today helped me get something done that now I can say, wow, I'm so happy that I didn't give up, that I didn't say no, turn that project over to somebody else. I'm glad I was able to stay in it, and it was about a 9-month process getting that painting done. But now it's being rewarded, with an award from an international film festival. So, I mean, it's not the only part of the movie. I don't mean that, but it's just one part. But it's still, I'm part of it, and I say that to, just like Daniel is, he started with one podcast. He still had to do that first podcast, still feeling all the things that you all feel sometimes. Am I good enough? Can I do this? And we're here to say, yes, yes, you can. Yes, you are. Do it, folks. No one else can do it better. No one else is you. You bring
Mhm.
to the table the gifts and callings that are on you that the world needs. Just like Daniel, you can do it too.
And congratulations, partner. Congratulations for that. More blessings to come. And take imperfect action, people. Waiting perfection often
Yeah.
keeps people stuck. Not everything is perfect. As we said on Bible verses 101, no one is perfect except God. So we are imperfect. Don't care of your imperfectionism because those make you perfect. When I first started doing my podcast, first episode, second episodes, or whatever, I commit a lot of mistakes, and I learn from those mistakes. I'm getting better and better and better every season because I tell to myself I will not afraid to commit mistakes because I will learn from them, from the grammar itself, from the way you deliver your speech, your grammar, or everything. I learned from my first season. I learned from the second season, third season, fifth season. Now it's sixth season. Comparing my first episode from now, well, it's much better. much better because I learn from those mistakes. So people, don't afraid to commit mistakes because this is the process to make you better and better and better.
I took film school. I went to film school in my 50s. And the teacher, the young man, he said, "Look, your first film's going to be terrible. Just do it. Take action. But you know what? The next one won't be as bad. And then the next one is even going to be better than that." And so, just like Daniel is saying, when you're doing something creative, something original, yeah, it's going to be just as imperfect as you are, but you're going to get better. The technology will come together, the ideas will come together, the mechanics of it will come together, your delivery will come better. So do it, folks. Get
Mhm.
unstuck. Listen to some of
Get
these
unstuck.
breakthrough techniques that can really help.
Stop procrastinating too. The more you procrastinate, you will not do nothing. Yes, if you have a talent, something to share to the world, please do so. And visualize success. That's a good thing. That visualize mindset of success is something else. It gives you more mindset to succeed. Visualizations help create a clear picture of desired outcomes. Imagining success increase motivation and confidence. You know what, Miss Karen? I imagine when I started my first episodes, I imagined that millions of income will come to me. That's the mindset. Imagine. Imagine the frustration when a first season, second season, third season, and yet I'm not earning money. But my mindset is still there. All these podcasts will create millions of money. Plus, empowering people all over the world. That's how you visualize success, people, even not yet happen. Because it will come through your faith, through your prayers to God. For sure, it will give you if it's just not desired.
Amen. Boy, that is great stuff, Daniel. Are you listening? Are you listening? He's giving you really, really good advice right now. So do it, folks. You want to hear how exciting your adventures are when you break through those stuck places and take action and make it happen for yourself.
Definitely. And we're bringing this to the next level. For sure, to all my co hosts on Coaching 101, we are planning bigger. We are planning that we are creating our coaching firm or coaching agency where we can coach you anything you want, especially podcasting. For Miss Karen, you can create an arts or whatever coaching that you want to create. But for me, I'm creating something that I will teach you how to be a podcast host that will bring you money, that will bring you a good sense of, talent that you can share to the world. So tune in for that next week because we are still establishing our 22 podcast, which is once I establish it, which is called Universal Podcast Network. And I'm near to that. This year, I almost finished it. And next year, we're getting bigger, better, and bolder through our coaching 101 finish. Are you excited for that, Miss Karen?
I am. That is awesome. I'm writing that down, Network. All right. I'm writing that
Yeah.
down. I'm gonna be a prayer intercessor for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
We will
Awesome.
play. We will pray for that and hope God will guide us and give us motivation, discipline to do this next level of our being stuck.
No more stuck.
We're stuck. I felt that I'm stuck, but I'm creating something, and I want more because we are building a legacy to the world. So, Miss Karen, would you like to plug in something?
Yes. So now that you've been so inspired by Dan, you better listen to all 22 of his podcasts, but especially the other three that he and I do together, which is Love Letters, and about relationships and
Yes.
parenting, positive parenting, about how to be a better parent. And then besides this coaching, also Bible verses, as he described, Bible verses 101, practical scripture that we can show how to make alive in your daily day world.
Yes, people, please support us because our coaching 101, Bible verses 101, and love letters are already available wherever you listen to your podcast. And our positive parenting positive parenting positive parenting will come on our favorite podcast platform sooner or later. So tune in. And Miss Karen, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, it's my privilege. Thank you. And listeners, we love you. God bless you.
Welcome, people. See you soon.